series is called The Fall, and it was written by Alan Cubitt. I played the detective superintendent who's brought up from the Metropolitan Police in London to do a 28-day review on a murder case in Belfast in Northern Ireland. And they've been unable to, over those 28 days, they've been unable to find any real clues that lead to who the killer might be. So she goes up there to conduct this review and ends up staying because it turns out that it's the work of a serial offender. And yeah, so that's the story. I've been brought in by the Metropolitan Police to lead a review into the investigation of the murder of Alice Munro.
We've had our share of murderers in Belfast, but never anything like this.
Love you.
Love you, Daddy.
No one here has the experience she has.
Welcome to Belfast. Killer is out there somewhere, and we have nothing at all.
2 professional women killed in their own homes by strangulation.
You make sure nobody gets in the house. Keep those people back, okay?
She has a high level of chorionic gonadotropin in her blood. I'm thinking she was pregnant.
If we don't stop him, he will kill again. I've played MI5 in films, and I've played MI7 in a film. And so I feel like it's been hovering around me, or I've been hovering around the genre for ever since then to a degree. But this is the first time that I've done something in this genre for television again. And certainly the first time I've done a contemporary series rather than a period series. I have been hesitant with other stuff that has come to me since the end of the X Files, and but this series was written so incredibly well that it was one of those things that was impossible to say no to. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out how to talk about her yet. She's very professional. She comes in and she's very, very good at her job. She's very individual. She's quite mysterious. Don't really get a sense in the series until maybe episode 3 and 4 of who she is, and even then, it's there seem not necessarily seem to be a lot of holes, but she's very she kind of I was going to say. Unravels, but she doesn't unravel. She kind of not necessarily blossoms either. It's just you find out more about her as the series goes on. But it's not that she's deliberately mysterious. We're not withholding information about her. She's single and she doesn't have children, and she's very confident in herself and in the work that she does, and she's just a very kind of well-rounded, strong, but curious woman. I really don't know how to explain it. She's very serious, but in a different way than Scully was serious. And Scully was quite square, and Gibson is definitely not square, and we learned that about her quite early on. I find the story and the character interesting enough to be curious as to what happens next, and I have a feeling that the audience will too. And something that Alan is particularly good at is drawing that stuff out, and it's very, very detailed. The drama is I think it's good. So hopefully people will want us to come back.